And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA, but they are a massive club in Europe. For MP to break in and earn minutes there gives good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Shot clock at 3 with the fadeaway. And there's Jackson on the assist by Wells.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for MP. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Morant. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Morant. Nice move. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Morant bats for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The jump hook, and Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through. Now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. On the floor for Miami, Mitchell is out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. And it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Khalil Ware's checked in for the Heat. Jerome finds Jackson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 8 points for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Stolen by Jackson, and they're pushing it up. Good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Miami leading by 7. Powell, the pass to MP. From deep three-point land. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
It's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to MP. From downtown, Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jovic passes to Mitchell. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant passes to Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Back to Aldama. Morant with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And here's Jackson. Over Mitchell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Morant against Mitchell. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A 3 from MP. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting them no.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what... And that about wraps it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Inside. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Wells.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Jackson against Adebayo. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson trying to break free.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Powell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Hall, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside for Jackson. Wells passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And just miss after miss right now.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Powell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Caldwell Pope outside. Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, Memphis no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
MP passes to Adebayo. Count that one. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Adebayo against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Morant. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one. To the inside. Here's Hall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams had been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And that one falls for Clark. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid. Timeout called by Tromas Isolo. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. MP out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Spins. Here's MP. Jacks up a three. It's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's Morant. Tries it from 19. Sinks the big jumper.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Here's Powell. MP outside. Now Adebayo. And that one is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
MP. Jackson with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. With the step back. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
MP inside. Guarded by Morant. MP outside. Takes the three. That shot no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Here's MP. Puts up a three, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Woo! If you're living the right way, you wake up in the zone.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much.
We hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedule. Keep track of all the games right on your refrigerator door. We want your time with your games to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EASY along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
See if you say that when you're done with us here. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture under Coach Mike Brown? I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. And again, Miami with a triple.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper Flag to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas Triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And that one drops for them.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Hall. From downtown. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Yeah, good point. And that one misses.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game, 6 to shoot. It's Hart on the wing. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Ware. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Powell, and it's Hero in for Mitchell. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Porty comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Clarkson. Here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Wiggins drives in. There's a screen. All passes to Jovic. Miami moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jaquez. Hero for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP, the pass to Jaquez. He can't get it to go. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He's been productive scoring the... And for the... Group substitution here for Miami. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Powell comes in for Jaquez. Mitchell's checked in for Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Tyler Hero. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Clarkson's checked in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Malcolm Brogdon. So on the floor for the Knicks. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at center, filling out the middle. Clarkson outside. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Over to the left wing. They need this. The shot by Towns, no good.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Adebayo passes to MP. And there's the lob. Oh, Adebayo finishes off the lob.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Brunson from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to MP. To the middle. Here's Ware. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Heat lead by 17.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Here's Brunson into the lane. Count it, good. Brunson's got 17.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Powell outside. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Clarkson outside. Screen by Robinson. The 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're really working the paint now.
So it's the Knicks now. 19-point game. Hart with a screen on MP. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. That'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Miami Heat.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Miami, couldn't have had asked for a better start.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with MP, and it's Powell in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Hall gets it to go.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to MP. And stolen by Brunson. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 21. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Brunson from behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 20 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent. Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Brunson, a good look. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And it's Clarkson missing.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by MP. Mitchell's got 5 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Hart with a screen on MP. Pass to Hart. Now Clarkson, checked by Mitchell. Clarkson outside. Hart from long range. New York no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. I just love the ball movement.
1:44 left in the third quarter. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Ryan.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Clarkson outside. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Outside Mitchell. Back to MP. It's stolen by Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't
connects again from distance.
You've got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Making a change here. Paul's checked in. A big group substitution here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Clarkson's checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. On the court right now for the Knicks. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hall. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Rebounded by Jovic.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Again, the Heat misses. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Clarkson passes to Brunson. On target from range. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And it's Hall missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Really left him alone that time. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
That misses! And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 17-point game. Wiggins with a rebound. MP outside. And again for three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
Fires from deep. And the miss. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Yeah, Dom. It's fun to have success, but you have to keep perspective. I'm not planning on tonight being my career best or anything, you know? Got a lot of big nights ahead of me, personally, and I think the team's got a lot of big nights ahead of us.
Well, we wish you luck, MP.
Oh, thank you.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.